So why line chart is important to us is trading without clear directional bias. It's recipe for disaster. And one of the key things I do is to find out clear directional bias. You need to know where you are going. In this space, you can't let others lead you. You lead yourself. It's okay to see what others are doing, but you need a clear directional bias. You need a clear directional bias. Now, it is very obvious that market has created a triangular pattern. We have a floor, a 4 hours floor, and a 4 hours roof. And from the top, we have a descending trend line. That descending trend line, we also see the reaction after price updating a new high. Price have come down again to create another structure that is giving us this kind of symmetrical triangle. From both sides, the angle is dropping actively. So this is what we have on 4 hours. And this price action started from July 2024, where we updated the floor three times, one, two, three, four. And midsection within the month, we had a breakout and followed by a retest. So line chart gives you a clear breakout and possible retest in a way that you can catch the price action and also have in mind where price is actually headed. So I employ line chart and I decide to share this trade to guide you have a clear directional bias. So here we have a build up of an ascending trend line where we have a demand structure, breakout, retest, and price is finally selling. And the best we did was to come back to retest the neckline or the demand floor that is broken. And you can see it here. Price have come 2007-18 into 26 and have actively dropped. So then we look at the next thing for SAU USD. We have here a very strong area of demand. These are key areas that have shown a strong resistance to upswing, and after the breakout, price have retested. Here is a resistance structure, breakout of a resistance structure and a retest, and the price have come down, held by an ascending trend line. You can see the ascending trend line starting from here. So we have a week at this level. So if you switch back to your bar chart, you're going to see it. So we are more concerned at the points of full breakout. So we want to see a breakout for the line chart. We want to see a full breakout to a particular support level or particular resistance level. That's the first thing we want to see. So we see price here at this level. We had now we have another ascending trend line. So all we are looking out for is what will invalidate our analysis. If there are opportunities that our analysis will be invalidated, we share the idea so that we both can go in the direction of trend. The most important thing is clarity of direction. If you want to buy, you need to know why you are buying. If you want to sell, you need to know why you are selling. So for SAU USD, we have some few touch to the ascending trend line. This ascending trend line have done well significantly in the past. We have here support structure, and when price return here, it provided a buy impulse, and price is coming back. And on technical, price might come here and respect the ascending trend line and move back and possibly come down after that, and maybe you come down to retest the long-term ascending trend line that have held price. So this structure, it's making sense now, and if that moves, that will be fine to a move up again. But we look at it if this is possible or not. We have a structure here, we have a new high, and we want to see if there is a break and retest at this level. And on 4 hours, we want to see if price has broken the structure or if we are on track. On 4 hours, you will see. So, ladies and gentlemen, we you see it's a little bit telling us that on the line chart that price might retest. So it is very okay to, if you can be patient, allow Monday pass by. Allow Monday pass by. The reason I say allow Monday to pass by is because there is no clear breakout of the descending trend line from the line chart. And from the line chart, we have a double confluence. The double confluence is one, a descending trend line, which I will change the color to black. And we have another ascending trend line. I will also change the color to black. And when we look critically, we'll find out that we have got ourselves slightly into trouble. Where if you want to sell, price might cease to sell at that level. Remember, gold is still bullish, and you may want to buy, and the sellers are still taking profits. So at the end of the day, you get yourself in a bad trade. But let's look at it critically. We have here resistance structure, a tap into the current all-time high, 2,788 into 2,790, and price return into 2,721, and we have a breakout. On technical, when we have a breakout, we have a retest to a broken descending trend line, but we have a lot of conflicting evidence. But at the same time, there are supporting facts from the bottom where we have a demand floor. After price updating this demand floor multiple times in the past, we have a July demand floor, we have another demand floor in August, and price got to this level. And after price came here, it failed to return back and create a stop at this level where we have a breakout structure. So what we have here as to why price didn't make its way down, we have a clean breakout structure at this level. You can see support structure, break of a support structure, retest, break of a resistance structure, price returns what? On demand and swinged. When we take this away, we are going to see multiple weeks at this level. So what we see playing here is that price might anchor on this where we have a very strong price action and move up. We have here resistance, support structure, and price returns here on double confluence. We have a descending trend line and an ascending trend line. That could be a base foundation for a buy. So if that happens, then the next thing we begin to target is to see if it is possible for price to return here at 2,678 level. If price returns there, we will have no option to sell the market out at that level. So we don't know if this is going to be possible. So the best thing is to allow Monday. If we give Monday a break, Monday will ultimately either say that the double confluence is no longer valid. What do I mean? A descending trend line and ascending trend line is a double confluence, which is a buy confirmation. So the worst that can happen here is that the daily candle will try to pierce it and reject. But it's only okay to allow the daily candle close. So at this stage, this is where technicality and experience comes in and equity preservation plays in. So it's important to allow Monday pass by. If you allow Monday pass by for SAU USD, you will have a clear directional bias if you will continue selling or you will continue buying. Or we allow the price to, okay, if buyers want to push price as a result of the confluence, then we wait for a sell opportunity because the market is sell bound. SAU is sell bound. So what we want to see is if the descending trend line breakout is confirmed on retest and the retest is respected, then gold buying will activate it. If the double confluence is disrespected, it turns every buy idea to a seller, putting you at loss. But allowing one day to pass by will keep you alive. Longevity in trading is tied to patience. It's not on your strategy, it's not on how intelligent you are, it's not on your signs, on the signals you receive, it is based on patience. So, on patience, I will tell you allow Monday to pass by. If you are not in a sell trade already from high, if you are not selling high at 2,726, 27, and 25, or even in 220, allow Monday to pass by. If you allow Monday pass by, you will remember I warned you. Now market here is at a position of a buy. We have an ascending trend line meet a descending trend line. Based on years of experience, it has always provided a buy impulse. If we have it from a price coming from bottom, it provides a sell structure. Now price is coming from top to meet a descending trend line, which is a breakout from a structure. And we have a supporting floor where price have anchored for buy. So on technical, we have to allow Monday go. If by close of Monday, we will understand the clear direction that this price action has been respected. Then we wait for price to pull up. If price pulls up, then we look for a sell opportunity and sell the market out. Because this is important that we be patient and see price return to this area of buy. These are clear area of buy. If that's not happening, there will be a lot of danger trying to trade SAU because it will be very immature. If you have equity preservation in mind, then you must let Monday pass by. It's critical to let Monday pass by. So we have another structure at this level where we have always been patient to see. So this is another area where I want to see price come down. But before we come down there, we must have another confirmation of breakout. Another breakout confirmation. This line chart strategy, we pair it with the RSI divergence for clearer directional bias. So for we to think of coming here, price needs to break out from this short-term ascending trend line, retest, and possibly bring us here where SAU will be trading below 2,500 mark. So at the moment, we have two stoppage, price stopping at this place at 2,600 level. So if we have a breakout from here, then we'll see ourselves come down to this level. Then we have another breakout from a descending trend line, which is also another strong 4 hours price action. So this coincides completely with 2,600 level retest. So look at the structure, resistance structure, break of a resistance structure, price retested based on the breakout from ascending trend line. And when we broke the structure, we return back to respecting analysis, respect of a resistance structure, one. So we come here, respect of a resistance structure, respect of a resistance structure, respect of a resistance structure, breakout, and I want price to return back into this level. So on technical, it might make sense to see price come down to retest either 2,629, 25 into 30 and respect this breakout. This remains resistance to downswing because we already have a confirmed breakout. So what broke out from here is presence of liquidity. Strong buy liquidity broke out from a descending trend line to be rejected by the neckline of the head and shoulder chart pattern. We have tested this once, tested twice, tested the third time. So technically, SAU is setting up for a bigger day sell, but we have to follow it layer by layer in order not to be caught up by a wrong trade analysis. So what we want to see here is that price breaks out from the descending trend line, invalidating buy idea on the daily confirmation close. So the daily candle must close actively below the descending trend line. A break below the descending trend line is a sell confirmation. It's a sell confirmation where we look at to continue to sell SAU. We will continue to sell SAU till we get to the ascending trend line that have held price 1, 2, 3, 4. So at this level, if we break out from here, then that will be end of the year take profit. So that means that sellers want to drop price by over 2,000 pip. And when you look at what price have done in the past, look at the take profit at this level, a return of such activity will look like this. So this is what we'll have for line charts for clearer directional bias. So Monday will be okay to avoid trading gold on Monday if you can listen, but if you want to trade gold, go ahead, trade. You are doing so at your own risk. So for me, after critically looking at the line chart and having multiple charts on 4 hours and 3 hours, I come to the conclusion that Monday must let go. So we want to see how Monday closes. I want to see how the daily candle close, which is the beginning of the week. So by Sydney time, 11:12, the market opens for gold. We want to see how tomorrow closes on gold. At the end of the Monday, Tuesday we go into a money trap that will end up 100% successful. So if Monday closes, I see how Monday close, then I will tell you how Tuesday will be. And Tuesday will be successful 100%. But Monday trade is completely unpredictable based on what I have seen. Based on what I have seen. So I must let the Monday close. I must let the Monday candle close for you to be in a proper equity preservation, which is key.